Hello, welcome to another message titled Dealing with Rejection in a Healthy Manner. So, you need to learn how to deal with rejection. You need to learn how to process rejection in such a way that it does not affect you emotionally and psychologically. A lot of people haven't mastered the art of learning how to cope when they are rejected, and that is why they get knocked down. They keep trying over and over again to be with the person that has actually rejected them over and over again. So rejection is a part of life. We have all experienced rejection. There's no human being that has not experienced rejection. Even God himself experiences rejection every day with the people that are not born again, and even with the people that are born again. Those who are not born again are those who repeatedly reject him as Lord, as God, and don't want any relationship with him, and God deals with it. The same way, his children also reject him in one form or the other. Every time you refuse to do his will, every time you choose your own happiness and dreams and priority over his own, that's a form of rejection too. So you need to know that as a human being, rejection will come. So what is going to differentiate between those who know how to process rejection and those who do not know how to process rejection is just your ability and your willingness to learn how to process rejection. It's not difficult. Those people who have mastered it, they learned it, they desired it, they craved it, and they became that way. Anything you pray for, you will get. If you pray to God to give you the ability to accept the rejection and process it in a positive manner. Don't see it as the end of the world. Do not let that define you, and then you keep carrying that rejection on your forehead everywhere simply because one person or two people or even many people have rejected you. But there are some people who also went through that experience and they are not carrying rejection all over the place. The reason why that spirit of rejection is not following them is because they processed it. They were able to process it and just let things be. They did not attribute that rejection to themselves, maybe because they are unworthy or they are inferior. No, they didn't process it that way. They processed it in a healthy manner. Like, look, everybody's not going to want you. Everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not going to love you. And that's a fact of life. So they were able to accept something that they couldn't change. You can't force somebody not to reject you. So as long as you're able to know that what is will be, and then sometimes God even uses that to train you. Joseph was rejected by his own brothers and sold him. So David was rejected by Saul, even by his son Absalom. His son also rejected him. So, rejection is just a part of life. Jesus was rejected by so many people. So just realize that you don't carry that rejection all over the place. Make sure that you leave yourself intact, your self-esteem, your self-worth. Just differentiate that from the rejection that you suffered. It's not the same thing. Even though Jesus and the apostles experienced rejection, but they were very positive people, it never defined them. It never made them change their minds and think that they are low or inferior beings or they are unworthy simply because some people rejected them. So that's my message for today. So have a good day. Bye.